Well, certainly a drier pattern across southern Ontario today. Some areas experiencing 50 to 100 millimeters of rain. A rainfall record yesterday at Pearson, a rainfall record in Montreal as well. 50 to 100 millimeters fell in that city, and still some showers across portions of southwestern Quebec, but I expect that activity to start easing, and you can see on the pinpoint radar certainly less wet weather as we move farther west. There is some cloud cover remaining. We've seen a bit of that around the GTA, across the Ottawa Valley and towards Montreal. As we move through the day today, we'll start to scour out some of that cloud cover, and the rainfall warnings should start to end for Montreal, certainly maybe continue a little longer for the eastern townships, but the heaviest rain has fallen in Montreal, I can say that. As we take a look at the winds, a northerly flow in the wake of the remnants of Beryl, and you can see temperatures certainly on the cooler side. I apologize we're not getting values around Toronto, but what I can tell you is temperatures are in the low 20s. Those humidex values, depending on where you are, in the high 20s, low 30s today, and temperatures will reach the mid-20s. A little more sunshine around Toronto. Temperatures suppressed a little bit by that cloud cover and shower activity around Ottawa, Peterborough, and Montreal. Coming up, I'll let you know what to expect Friday and into the weekend. The full forecast coming up.
Toronto police are still searching.
Well, after record rainfall in Montreal and in Toronto, we are seeing some drier conditions develop as we head into the end of the week, into the weekend. Thankful, right? After some localized flooding due to the remnants of Beryl, you can see temperatures getting up to near 25 degrees in Toronto. A little cooler, though, as you head towards Montreal, where there's still some cloud cover, and we are experiencing some showers through the early afternoon possibly, but things should start to dry out. We'll be clear overnight tonight for many areas, dropping down to near 17 degrees. I'm losing some of my temperature data here today, but what I can tell you is we are looking at hot conditions once again. Heat warnings stretching really from Alberta through to Manitoba, northwestern sections of Ontario. And as we take a look at the upper level pattern, well, this is the path that Beryl has taken. This is the jet stream, and it's certainly moved along this path, providing today the heaviest rain for portions of the Maritimes through New Brunswick, some strong storms there. And yes, we're still seeing some moisture in the form of some showers, some drizzle around eastern Ontario and southwestern Quebec. This is going to start to ease as we move through the day today, and you can see not a whole lot of activity happening around southern Ontario. Thankfully, a drier day, and that's what our futurecast model is showing. We are looking at the chance likely north of Toronto. Maybe around Guelph and Kitchener up towards Owen Sound, Muskoka, the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon. We should be dry in Montreal, and again, any shower or thunderstorm activity we do see will be scattered in nature. Same situation for Saturday, and likely the same for Sunday. So no widespread rain as we experienced with the remnants of Beryl. Okay, so here's how things look over the next 7 days. High 20s on Friday, near 30 on Saturday. Chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorm on Sunday. We're up to 30, and that humidex will be getting a little more uncomfortable as we move through the weekend, too. And you see that chance of some unsettled weather into early next week. For Montreal, temperatures on the rise with the drier weather near 30 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. In fact, likely above 30 on Sunday. And that humidity increasing, too. The potential for some showers and thunderstorms early next week. And that's a look at your forecast.
Alrighty, thanks so much, Ross, and thank you.
Of Hurricane Beryl this morning, but looks like that will change overnight. Let's head over to Bill Hall for a first look at our local forecast.
Thanks, Megan. Yeah, a little misty out here still, a light mist and drizzle. That's what it's been doing for most of the afternoon. The worst is long gone. In fact, we saw that probability and intensity of precipitation sort of dwindle through the evening and overnight. And now we're just waiting for that high pressure in the west to push through, clear things up tonight, and bring you some nice conditions. It could last for a few days. We'll drop to 17 degrees tonight. It's going to feel more like a 23 as this tropical air mass is very saturated with moisture, so humidity is a factor. Clearing up nicely, though, mostly sunny tomorrow. A high of about 26 degrees. It's going to feel like 34 thanks to that humidity, and that sunshine is going to stick around at least until we roll into the work week when showers and thunderstorms return. I'll have the full forecast for you in just a few minutes.
First Weather is brought to you by Aubin Windows and Doors. For premium products, award-winning service, and professional installations, visit aubin.com.
Nice to see that active weather behind us. Quite a bit of rain throughout the region. It may have varied from here to there, but for the most part, it was a heck of a soaking. We'll have those numbers for you. Pretty simple headlines today. Clearing overnight, mainly sunny tomorrow, even more sunshine and hot conditions for the weekend. Yes, humidex still an issue. We've got a very tropical air mass right now, and it may take a while for that to thin out. That moisture level is still fairly high. So, temperatures across the region below seasonal, but feeling warmer than that thanks to the humidity in the low 20s between Ottawa and Kingston, to 24 in Belleville, 26 in Peterborough, 27 in both Oshawa and Toronto today for daytime highs. Sitting at a 21 right now with a humidex of 29. Fairly cloudy out there. We were getting some mist and drizzle on and off through the last few hours. 75 millimeters of rain. Most of that came to us yesterday before 12 noon. We had 40 millimeters before noon yesterday, and then another 20 by the supper hour. We had about 60 millimeters, and then today, as it trickled off to, just that sort of mist and drizzle, we hit the 75 millimeter mark. So, yeah, quite a bit of rain as a result of this. Now, I've seen heavier rainfalls, but we certainly did get a pretty good soaking of what was left of Tropical Storm Beryl, and we've lost about 4 minutes of daylight length as well. There's the high pressure building, and as one sort of peters out, another one takes its place. We've got 3 highs working to keep things clear, not for 1, not for 2, but for 3 days. I could see some people wanting that long weekend again, calling in tomorrow. I don't feel so good. Yeah, the sunshine flu. It happens. Lots of sunshine tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday looking good too, thanks to the high pressure. We do have some low pressure building in behind here in the west, and this is likely to move in for the start of your work week. That chance of showers and even thunderstorms back in the forecast. There's a little mist and drizzle we were getting on the front step at 170 Queen Street today. It's moving out. That high pressure clearing things up nicely. And you may have noticed there was a cluster of highs. And whenever you get 2 high pressure systems in close proximity, what's in between, technically, between them is a little lower. It's what they call a line of convergence or a slight depression. And because of that, it's creating a probability of showers up through the Muskokas and Bancroft and the Kawarthas. They're all looking at that 40% probability of showers, risk of thunderstorms, a little pop-up here and there. For us, not much of anything. There's that small probability through the weekend in cottage country, but closer to home in Kingston, nothing. Mainly sunny tomorrow, high 28, humidex of 36 for Saturday, near 30 degrees and mainly sunny. A mix of sun and clouds Sunday, Belleville, and a high of 29. Brockville, you'll rise to 28 tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds. Saturday, mainly sunny, a high 29. 30 degrees on Sunday for a high and a mix of sun and cloud. Smiths Falls rising to near 30 for the next couple days and tons of sunshine. Even more on Sunday, a high of 31. And Kingston, your forecast, mainly sunny, a high 26. Saturday, mix of sun and cloud, a high 28. You will feel it a little warmer than that thanks to humidity. Sunday, mainly sunny with a high 27. And then we're back into the chance of showers and thunderstorms Monday with a high 26, up to 26 again Tuesday. Still a probability of showers and risk of thunderstorms. And then that probability peters out in the morning Wednesday, hoping by the afternoon to see a mix of sun and cloud, a high 24. Thursday, a mix of sun and cloud and a high of 23. Now your weather wallpaper. Evidence of the heavy downpours. Beverly Lebrecq on her walk this morning at Lake Ontario Park saw these poppies turned inside out thanks to the rain. They'll no doubt bounce back. They don't seem to be taking much damage here. Just a little heavy with the rain. Once they dry off, they'll pop right back up, I'm sure. Thanks, Beverly, for your photos. If you've got pics to share with us, please send them to us at submissions@ckwstv.com.
You know, Bill, those look like little fairies. The yellow part being the bodies, and then they have the little skirts on the bottom.
Yeah, I kind of saw them as umbrellas.
Ah, yeah, that too. Right. That too. Beautiful picture, though.
Yeah,
love it.
lovely.
Very stunning.
Yeah.
All right, well, Bill, we will catch up with you a little bit later for your long-range forecast. Bill, with Beryl out of the way, a big change will take place overnight weather-wise.
Yes, very nice conditions for a few days, too. Lots of sunshine, and those temperatures getting back up there. The humidity's still with us, too. That 26 tomorrow, feeling like a 34 with a mix of sun and cloud. More of the same on Saturday with a high of 28. 27 on Sunday, and more sunshine. But as we start the work week, the chance of showers and thunderstorms roll in. That probability hanging on until sometime Wednesday afternoon. And then we're back to sunny streak, and temperatures a little on the low side, but by next weekend, we'll see those temperatures climbing again. And if all goes well, next weekend looking pretty good, too, with a mix of sun and cloud and seasonal highs of 26.
Yeah, I'm liking that both this weekend and next weekend just happen to be sunny and extra warm.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, we'll check in with you just in just a few minutes, but we'll be back right after this short break. Admit I'd probably scream and run out.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is our evening report. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.
Now the tropical storm Beryl is moving out of the region completely. We're going to see some clearing, some really nice weather, down to about 17 degrees tonight. Still on the humid side, so feeling like a 23, and we're seeing that clearing already. Looking at a nice day tomorrow. Mainly sunny conditions with a high of 26, feeling like 34 Celsius. That mainly sunny condition may continue right through your weekend, through Saturday and Sunday. We do have a chance of showers on the horizon. We'll take a look at that in just a few minutes with your full forecast.
This portion of the news is brought to you by your locally owned Midas of Eastern Ontario, with lifetime guarantees on brakes, shocks, struts, exhaust, and now on tires. Come and experience the Midas difference.
Don Van Dusen here.
You're watching CKWS News at 11.
What's left of Tropical Storm Beryl off to the northeast now into Atlantic Canada, and we're looking at high pressure. For those of you who want to know how much rain we got, 70 millimeters. As of noon yesterday, we already had 40. And then by about the supper hour, it was 60. And then as it tapered off to a light mist earlier this afternoon, we saw about 70 millimeters. We may top out when it ends completely at about 72. There was some light shower and drizzle following those, gathering those numbers. But for now, we're looking at lots of high pressure building in over the Great Lakes Basin. And this is going to give you some gorgeous conditions, probably staying that way for a few days. So a beautiful day tomorrow. We've got another one into Saturday and Sunday. Lots of low pressure developing in the west, likely to bring in some active weather as we start the work week, and that probability of precipitation might continue for a couple days, but not for now. Belleville, you've got a high of 28 tomorrow, feeling like a 36 and mainly sunny. Mainly sunny Saturday, near 30 degrees, and a mix of sun and cloud Sunday, and again up to 29. Brockville rising to 28 Celsius tomorrow, feeling like 36 with a mix of sun and cloud. Mainly sunny Saturday, a high 29, hitting the 30 mark. Sunday with a mix of sun and cloud. Smiths Falls up to 29 both Friday and Saturday, and mainly sunny conditions. More sunshine Sunday, a high of 31. And Kingston, high 26 tomorrow. Mainly sunny conditions, feeling a lot warmer than that, about a 34. Saturday, a high 28 and a mix of sun and cloud. Mainly sunny on Sunday and a high of 27. Then we get into the showers and thunderstorms Monday with a high 26, up to 26 again Tuesday. Still a pretty good chance of showers and thunderstorms, about 40% probability. We might see some sunny periods later in the day. Come Wednesday, though, that chance of showers wrapping up in the morning, some partial clearing through the afternoon, a high of 24. Thursday up to 23 degrees and a mix of sun and cloud.